destined for greatness, bro.
Hello, everyone. Before I bring my guest on the show today, there are a few things I want to make you aware of. Every appearance, I will be recognizing someone in the Breaking the Silence spotlight. So if you're a business owner, an artist, or selling a product, please reach out to me via email at unleashyourinnervoice@gmail.com. For those of you that do not know me, let me introduce myself. I was born and raised in a small town called Mullins, South Carolina. I'm the only girl on my mother's side and the middle child on my father's side. I have two children and one grandchild. I have been married for almost 10 years. I've published 5 books, 3 poetry collections, Family Ties sequel, and Portrait of My Soul, an autobiography, Camouflaged, and a short story collection, Mixed Emotions. You can find all of my books at www.nikkinicole.store. The poetry collections are $20 each. Mixed Emotions and Camouflage are $25 each. My books are currently in high schools, 4 of them, 3 libraries, a museum, and a women's shelter. My first year as an author, I appeared on several podcasts and I attended several speaking events. I won't hold you any longer. The guest for today is Miss Amaani Myers. She will be talking about her journey as a mother and how it changed her life. She was born and raised in Mullins, South Carolina as well. She is the mother of Myheir Myers and a product of me. She is currently working as a customer service representative. She has dreams of one day being an actress and an interior decorator one day. She is the youngest of her siblings. She enjoys listening to music and dancing. Today, she will be sharing her story about becoming a mother and how it has changed her life. So, everyone, please welcome Amaani Myers to the stage.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Doing good.
Doing good. So, tell me, how has becoming a mother changed your life?
It changed my life for the better, I will say, when basically figuring out things before my hair, before I came pregnant with my hair. So once I was pregnant, I just knew it was going to change my life for the better. And I knew I had to figure out some things to do before he came into this world. So when he did come into this world, it was a miracle. It was a miracle, and it did give me motivation to start pushing myself when he got into this world.
So, what does being a mother mean to you?
Being a mother means to me is basically sleepless nights, sleepless nights, getting up, having to breastfeed, having to stay up for your child, making sure they're all right, giving them the care that they need. Being a mother, I would say it means to me that it's like you love. It's like you can't really describe it because you just love being a mother. Like you just love being a mother to your own little twin, or your identical self. Um, so looking at it through the eyes of myself, I'm just like, wow, I have a child, and I love being a mother to my son.
Having a child would definitely change your life. No more freedom, no more going when you want to go, because you got to think about that little one.
Yes, always. Yes. So I always, like I said, think about how my mom, how she been, um, you know, a mother to, me and my brother, and looking, I never thought of it, as looking through her eyes of how she's been a mother to us, taking care of us, and she was a single parent at that. You was a single parent, and for you to be holding it down as a mother and a father to us, and just giving us all your love is really, like I say, wonderful. And to see that I can share that love that you gave for me, and I can share it to my son now. So I do thank you for that.
You're welcome. Being a mother is not easy, especially when you're being a single mother. When you're doing it all by yourself, that when that child is dependent on you and you only. So you are blessed that you don't have to be in that situation of
Mm.
like I prayed a prayer that when you became a mother, that you wouldn't be totally alone. So what goals did you have in the beginning before becoming a mother?
Well, the goals before becoming a mother was, um, I was in school trying to, finish getting me my degree. Was trying to figure out some things in life, going for it, trying to get my dream job, trying to invest in some things. That was before I had my son, and everything stopped kind of in a still with basically when I found out I was pregnant with him. But I'm not gonna let it stop there. When I found out I was pregnant with him, so now that I'm actually getting back to it, I will be getting back to it basically of motivate myself and not stopping because I have a child. So yeah.
Do you think children are a stumbling block in your life, or do you think they're, as they say, blessings or lessons?
Hmm. It's not even a stumbling block. I heard somebody said so many times, "Oh, having a child, is going to be a stop point in your life. You're never going to do this. You're never going to do that." And I'm like, I don't get that because you can still do what you need to do with having a child, and you have done that, mom, throughout the whole 9 yards through our lives. Still keep going no matter what, and we're grown now, and you still going. So I would say, whether you doing what you're doing, job to job, schools, however, you still keep going with the child. You can make it with the child. There's has been, celebrities that's out here now that started from the bottom, took their child with them, and look at them now. They made it. They made it. So like I said, child don't stop anything for you. Can still go to school. You can still, pick up that little talent that you're trying to do. That's probably if you want to take a vacation, take your child on vacation with you. You need to take a child anywhere you want to. If you don't have support, that goes for mothers that don't have support, and that goes for mothers that do have support. Um, a child don't stop nothing in the process. So I don't believe there's no stumbling block when a child comes into your life. I feel like it's joy. It brings joy and it motivates you, to push forward. You could be in your depression ways or your postpartum, and you just look at your child and be like, wow, I brought this person into the world. I need to do what I need to do to keep going for my child. So no, there shouldn't be no stumbling block when a child comes into the world.
Children are blessings, whether people believe it or not. Children make you move. If nothing else, make you move to do what you have to do. Children make you have to because you have that little one that you have to take care of, and they're looking at you, and they're looking at you to be that one to take care of them and be a role model. So you
Mm.
have to do what you have to do. So, what is a
Mm.
typical day like for you as a mother?
A typical day for me as a mother is getting up at 7 in the morning. That is a typical day because you're not gonna get no rest after you see eyes popping up and pulling on your hair in the morning. You just can't go back to sleep after that. So You gotta wake up, start your day right, and keep going with your child. Basically, a typical day for me is basically nurturing my child. That's a typical day for me as a mother, nurturing my child, taking care of my child, basically helping my child learn ABCs, one, two, threes. He's starting now to try to walk, so we're working on trying to get him to walk. He already crawling. Um, so yeah, that's a typical day for me as a mother. Just make sure my child have everything he needs, and know that his mother love him dearly.
Every day is a lesson for a child. You have to teach them everything from crawling to walking to eating to standing up to ABCs, one, two, three. It's something to learn every single day. So it's never an off day as a mother. So, what do you think the best part about being a mother is?
The best part about being a mother is making sure my son is okay at all times. That's the best part. And then I love to come home and it's like from work. I can't wait to get out of work and rush home to see him. That's my best part right there. Seeing my child smile when I come into the door. So that's basically the best part. Seeing him smile. And basically just love him on up.
I mean, it's only gonna get better, but as he grows, you think this is the hard part, but this is not the hard part. The hard part is when they get grown, and then you have to teach them about credit, and you got to teach them about car payment. You got to teach them about how to get a house. You got to teach them about responsibilities. Teach them how to stay out of jail,
Mm,
and then when they get in trouble as an adult, you can't save them. So this is the easy part because you can save them. You can be their voice. You can be there for them. You still could be there for them when they get grown, when he gets grown, but when he gets grown, you can't save him. That's the hardest part about being a mother, I think.
right.
So what do you think the hardest part about being a mother is?
The hardest part is basically to keep going when you're a mother. That's the hardest part about being a mother because nothing like nobody, once you have a child, there's no instructions. There's nothing when becoming a mother. You don't know what you're going to get faced when you become a mother. So the hardest part about that is just you got to keep going through every obstacle that come your way, bad or good, and you gotta keep going. Like life can hit you pretty hard, and you gotta still be a mother. At the end of the day, make sure your child is great. And so I think that's the hardest part about being a mother.
Yeah, you can't. You children don't come with a manual. They don't come with a manual, and they don't come with instructions. So you have to learn day by day what to do with that child because you have to observe that child. You have to know when that child is sick, know when that child is sad, know when that child is happy. And the only way you're gonna know that is to by observing them. It's just that simple. So is motherhood what you expected it to be? Is motherhood what you expected it to be?
Well, I'm sorry, my baby in the background was basically back there playing and stuff. I was hearing them, so it caught me off guard. So I still got to be a mother at the end of the day, even though on the podcast here. Um, Motherhood, mm, what expected to be, I would say, yeah. In reality, it is. In reality, it is like motherhood is what you expect it to be when you because like every day I see mothers go through a lot every day for their kids, and like they'll go through like a lot to make sure their kids great. As I was saying with the mother, that was she didn't have enough, went on the but and she didn't even have a car, looked like it, and went on the bus. It was her her son's birthday. Went on the bus, got him some couple of things from the dollar store, even the birthday cake, just to make sure he was straight and good. Came back home like nothing happened, and gave him the best birthday ever. even when she did not have it. And I just think that was just really, really wonderful. Like really, really, um, like it's a joy to see mothers still go to the lengths of just doing everything they can for their children. So I'm like reality here that a lot of mothers out here, and speaking with that, it does take a village to raise a child out here. So yes, motherhood is what you expect it to be when you read it out like that. Motherhood, because motherhood means that you got to do this, do that. You got to keep working. You got to keep taking care of your child. You got to do this and that, and then you have support behind you, helping you out, everything. Even without support, I still see mothers today still doing it. And like I say, you as well yourself still doing it for us to this day, as being a mother, carrying on the legacy. So, yes.
Children don't ask to be here, and that's the biggest thing. And when they're here, it is your job as a mother or your job as a father to make sure they're taken care of properly, because they don't ask to be here. You, as parents, put them here. In regards to whether you have it or not, you got to find a way to get it, because that child needs things. So you can't just say, oh, well, I get it tomorrow. No, that child needs milk. That child needs pampers. That child needs clothes. You have to get that type of stuff right then. So you have to find a way and make a way to provide, even when you don't have it. So what advice would you give to other mothers, first time mothers?
The advice I give to a first time mom is to be patient, take your time, love on your child through the days of growing up. You know, that's what I would say. Because when me becoming a first time mom, it was a lot. It was a lot. Far as you got milk in your breast, you got to make sure you keep up that up to date. Find out that it leaks, milk leaks out your breast every time. So it was a lot as a first time mom coming into just having a child. I would say you gotta have a lot of patience that you're gonna get through this, you're gonna get better. And that's basically for my postpartum moms out here too. Because I never really thought what postpartum was, and I thought I would never go through it, but I went through it. And it was horrible. So I thought I could not do for my child because I literally was just down for a few minutes trying to get myself better so I can take care of my child. So as if I didn't have my support there, I'll still keep going. If I did have my support, I do thank them for helping me out through the postpartum because it was a lot. So I would say just have patience going forward. When we get there, time will tell, and in time, in time. So basically, patience and time, and love on your child as he or she grows up. So they don't stay little for just a time or anything. They grow up. So I'm still trying to cherish my son right now while he's growing up. He's 8 months now. So for the first time I was at there, definitely do. I would say eat right, be ready when the time comes, walk a lot, so we can be
You
prepared
didn't
to
walk nowhere.
have. I walked a little bit. I walked a little bit down the road, and then came back up because no, mm-mm. Even though he was ready to go, he wasn't ready at that moment to come. But I would say exercise because that's probably what next time I want to probably do for my second child. Exercise and walk and be patient and ready to have your child. And once you have them and come in the world, it's not like having to see that smile on your child's face coming into the world. Like I say, just have patience going forward.
Breastfeeding is something I tried. I tried it with you. And boy, you were so greedy. I said, bottle, please. No, that was not for me. But definitely when you're breastfeeding, you have to eat right because everything that you're putting in your body you're putting it back into that child. So if you decide you want to go to McDonald's and get some French fries and a greasy burger, then you're feeding your child that when you breastfeed. So
Mm-hmm.
breastfeeding is something that you got to be real disciplined about. You can't just eat what you want and enjoy your food because you have this little one that's intaking everything that you're taking. So you have to
Mm-hmm.
be prepared for that. First time mothers, I was scared to death when I got pregnant with Nicholas. I didn't know anything about being a mother. I had to take classes to learn how to bottle feed, classes to learn how to change a diaper. I was only 16 years old. So with that being said, I had no business having a kid at that age anyway. But I had to learn. So by the time you came along, I had a little bit of practice, but I also had support. I had my mother. She was in my corner. And had I had not had her at that time, I'd have been totally lost. So for all you mothers out there, my advice to you as a first time mother, get all the knowledge that you can get, whether it's from a book, whether it's from a class, whether it's from some older person in your family because they have wisdom. A lot of times, young people don't take the time to listen to people because they think they know everything. But sometimes you have to take a moment to listen to what people are saying because sometimes the things that they're saying will benefit you in the end of the day. And you'll come back right back to that same saying later on and wishing that you would have listened. So that's my advice to any mothers out there today that's just becoming a mother or possibly a mother now and just haven't reached that point in life. But I have enjoyed conversing with you today, Amani, my baby girl, about your journey as a mother. Being a mother is one of the most rewarding titles to have, and I want you to cherish it. My advice to you is to keep pushing and cherish all the moments that you have with Myheir because time goes by very fast. I would like to thank you for taking your time out of your busy schedule to converse with me. As Maya Angelou said, I am a woman phenomenally phenomenal woman. That is your grandmother. That is your mother. That is your sister. That is you and me. I am proud to be a mother. I'm proud to be your mother. And I strive every day to support my children in every way that I can. Before I close on Mother's Day this year, I will be honoring 5 mothers with the release of my book, Motherhood from Within a Mother's Heart. I will also be giving away items to mothers such as wipes, diapers, and items children may need. Motherhood releases on Mother's Day. If you would like to donate items or you would like to donate funds, please reach out to me and let me know. So thank you for joining me today. Remember to follow your dreams, live in your purpose, unleash your inner voice, and tune in next time to break the silence together.